And that if people become familiar with this idea of forgiveness as far as their own personal life is concerned, they could not only forgive those that they have personally harmed them, but they could think in terms of, would that be a right assessment in reference to that?
Well, you know, we're on CTN every Tuesday at 5:30, every other Tuesday at 5:30. We aired this last Tuesday night, and it was kind of amazing. We had a man call us. He had HIV. He had all his blinds down. He was in a state of mind that he didn't know which way to turn. He didn't want to talk to people because of the fact is he was embarrassed about. He was a nurse in our service, and he didn't get the disease, you know, by sin. He got the disease by being a nurse. And so there he was harboring unforgiveness towards his sister, and we helped him through that. I prayed with him, and his mother was dead. I've adopted him. We'll keep contact with this gentleman. We've mailed him our magazine, and these are issues. And he was Afro-American, and he's seen the show, and I was the one that talked to him and prayed with him. So in this show, there is no color, there is no race. We're all one in the body of Christ. And we're trying to unite this world, not destroy the world, but unite this world in the spirit of forgiveness. All the things that has happened in our city of New York, and all the terrorists and all the acts that we've seen in the last several years, this is the most needed thing in America that's ever been, is Forgiveness Anonymous International. And I know that God's going to take this. The Lord spoke to him the other day and said, get ready to go to the White House. You know, even White House needs forgiveness. There's people that are walking in our government offices that need to know what the spirit of forgiveness is. And so I'm just getting ready for a move of God like I've never seen. And you know, why God chose me, I have no idea. I'm just a servant of the Lord, and I've come to serve a ministry and do the best that I can with the knowledge that God has blessed me with. So I'm excited. I have a lot of enthusiasm about the forgiveness program that God has placed me in.
Both of you do, I think. and of course, Ms. Gilbert, looking at this whole ministry of forgiveness and being an encourager and a motivator, what could you say to some of the young people today? Because I think that a large number of young people of all races, groups, and etc. are not connected with any kind of spiritual development or whatever. What would you say to those individuals?
I would say to them, let's line it up with what the Word says about you. The Word says that you're the head and not the tail. The Word says that you're above and not beneath. The Word says that we belong to a royal priesthood, and that we are joint heirs and heirs of Jesus Christ. So those are all positive things. And what it is getting them to believe. And when we get them to believe and breathe that belief in them, you'll begin to see their spirits open up, you know. And I also wanted to say, Dr. Haney, that when you have the spirit of unforgiveness, you're also opening the door open for all other kind of demonic imps and pimps that could attack you, attack your mind, and everything. Unforgiveness plays a role in a lot of the reasons why people are doing some of the things that they're doing now.
A lot of sickness.
Very good. And of course, over the last 37 seconds, let me thank Prophetess Russell and Ms. Lenora Gilbert. Thank the two of you for bringing that good information in reference to forgiveness, because as the two of you indicated, it's something that not many people are familiar with, and they can be in church, and they can be spiritual, and they can be prayerful and all of those things, but if they lack that one thing, how many times should I forgive my brother, and et cetera, then they have lost out on it all. And of course, let me encourage our audience, excuse me, to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Cummings. Thank you, and good night.